getting into the show today. We have a great we have a few things to talk about, including some movies to watch, some other things like that. But we got workouts going on in the Broomfield area, and we have workouts going on in the Cherry Creek area. So we'll see you guys then tonight. And if you're thinking about not showing up, all right, you're actually the subject of my breakdown today. I'm going to start with the breakdown. Normally I don't get to that till like the end of the segment or whatever. All right, but I want to go all the way to the breakdown because there are things like diets that we do, like someone's like, oh, hey, you should do this diet to lose weight, right? And there are things like, I don't know, like anything in the world, like school, like you go to these classes to get smarter, all right? And if let's say that you went to Harvard or you took the best weight loss class in the entire world, but you didn't follow it, could you really then go on Yelp and say, I didn't like that very much. I went to the school like 1 in 5 days. The teachers told me to do homework. I didn't do it, but you know what? Harvard sucks. All right. Or if you did like the weight loss program, it was like, hey, eat X, Y, and Z. Don't eat A, B, and C. And then all you did was just eat junk food. But you read the book, but you just didn't do what it said. Could you really say that the Atkins diet wasn't that good for you? Well, the same thing goes for our program. All right. What's up, Weston? What's up, Kieran? Declan Love. If you're in our program, you're not really in our program unless you're doing what we ask you to do. Now, you don't have to do it all, but can you do some of it? All right? And we laid it out with a trajectory form, like everything that you could be doing, should be doing, whatever. And if you're like, I want to do 10% of that, well, only expect 10% of the results. All right? And at the end, yeah, you should be watching this show. Yeah, you should be going to the workouts. Yeah, you should be going to the games. Yeah, you should be going to the practices. You should be doing the doing the homework. You should be doing the workout card. All right, you can be doing so many things, but let's just break it down to just this. All right, let's go down. Actually, to our breakdown section. Here we go. All right, so let's look at just the drills. All right, we'll keep it as simple as possible. The drills page. It's in our homework section. If you click on the left-hand side of the screen, go down to homework, click on that, click on drill demos. You can see all of our drill demos. All right, they're all right here. And if you look at all of them, there are, I believe, I want to say 296 drills. All right. So what we're trying to tell you is this: there are 296 things that I think will make a great basketball player someday. All right, and if you took the players in college, and I'm not talking about like the best players, I'm talking about like basically any player. All right, like the high majority of D1 basketball players, and you asked them to do these drills one at a time, I believe 95% of them could do 95% of these drills. Now, if you go down to D2, to D3 or NAI, you're going to get fewer people doing a fewer percentage of these drills. And if you get down to high school, the high school players that don't make it to college, I'll say that you get down to 10%, maybe 20% of people can do probably 50% of these drills. All right, maybe even like far less. Okay, and that's the difference. So there's a huge chance in there where if you learned this stuff one by one and you knew it by the end, this entirely long list of stuff, and you could do it perfectly, which you could do any one of these perfectly if you just tried I don't know, probably for 3 hours on any of them. You would have all the tools that a D1 basketball player would have. Now, does that make you as good as him? I don't know, probably not. But you will look the same as him. You'll be able to do the same things during the game. Will you have the same grit? Will you be as tough? Will you have the leadership skills? Will you be as strong and as fast and jump as high? I don't know. But I do know that you give yourself one heck of a chance by knowing all this stuff. Now, where do we practice this stuff? We practice it in the actual workouts that we do. And we're asking you guys to show up to those workouts. But 10 minutes on any one of these drills isn't enough. You need to go home and actually figure it out. Now, some people, they have it in 10 minutes. Some people, they don't. It depends on who you are. So that will define how long that you need to do these things. And you should go home and want to do these things. So if that's not what you're doing, you're not a part of our program. So if you ever leave our program, please don't say that you were a part of our program. If you ever stay in our program, actually, don't say that you're a part of our program, because you're not even trying to do these things. All right. Now, once again, in the homework section, if you just click on homework, you go to the top, it says drill demos right there, challenges, but it also, if you scroll down enough, right below the homework stuff, it says player trajectory. Now, beyond the little test that you can take that I just apologize for the high schoolers, it was off. It was definitely off. But I fixed it. Now, if you put in your stuff, that is what I think. You can ask me, take a screenshot of it and say, hey, is this correct? And I'll tell you. I'll be like, oh, based off what you put in there, yes or no. The calculations may not be perfect, but from my point of view, I will tell you what I personally think. All right. But below this are the things that you should do per day. All right. This is our program. This would be our program. Now, some of you guys are doing half of this, maybe a quarter of it, maybe. All right. How much of this can you do? And I say build up to it. Don't just start off by doing it all, because you'll die. But are you doing the stuff? And if you're like, I'm doing none of that stuff, you're not doing our program. I'm doing 1/10 of the program. I'm doing 1/5 of the program. So figure it out. And then I think that you'll be on your way to becoming what you actually want to become. So check all that stuff out. And let me know if you have any questions, please. And that's our breakdown for the day. Let's check out our quote of the day. Quote of the day today is, you only have to convince yourself. All right. You don't have to show off for anyone else. I think that's what that's saying, and things like that. All right. But I do believe that this is an enormous thing, because convincing yourself is a hard thing. All right. I told a parent the other day that our job as parents and as teachers, as coaches, is to motivate the kids. And it seems like we shouldn't have to. It seems like the kids should motivate themselves. But as I said to this mom, I said, you wouldn't expect plants to water themselves. You wouldn't expect plants to find the sunlight. You wouldn't expect plants to find the right soil to be buried in. They must be dependent upon someone and something, and that someone and something is us. All right? So there is that. But after we're there, after we support you, and we supply the sun, and we supply the soil, and we supply the water, it's up to you, the plant, to say, I want to drink some of that water. I want to bask in this sun. I want to bathe in this soil. All right? And for that to truly happen, you have to convince yourself that this route is for you. And once you convince yourself that you can go through it, that you're strong enough to, and that going through it will take you to the goals that you want, that's what convincing yourself is. You have to convince yourself that you want to do it. You have to convince yourself that you can do it. You have to convince yourself that it's worth doing. All right. So that's the quote of the day. It's a 6-word quote of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th day of the week, this Friday. Don't forget it. Or you got to do some push-ups, baby. All right. You only have to convince yourself. Moving on to our itinerary for the day. The stuff that we're doing, the stuff that we've done. All right. So if you're doing the homework, gonna post it either like today, tomorrow, or since it's the weekend, you also have Sunday to post. This is next Monday's homework. All right. Post 5 minutes. All right. And from that list, it says to post this on Saturdays. Wait, no, on Sunday. Sorry, on Sunday. It says to post Monday's homework on Sunday. So you always post it the day before. And you just do 5 minutes apiece, and you prepare for Monday's workout. You get a head start. We're gonna do pick and roll, pass to roll. You can see see all the drills online. We're actually adding to those drills, so that eventually that will be fixed and like perfect, all the drill demos. But right now we got about 80% of the workouts on there. Not that many of the practices, but we will get those up as well. All right. Then we have weekend ball pounds, bluff and recover. It's a great drill for defense, especially. Tells you not to help off from the strong side. Help side to close out, quick shots, and fast break post seal. Those are the things that we're doing in the future. These are the things that we're doing today, and today's a very, very special workout. I won't be in the Broomfield area. I will be over in the Cherry Creek area. But it doesn't matter because today's workouts are autonomous. Autonomous means by yourself. Like autonomous driving, by yourself. Just let your hands go and it drives itself. But you guys are the car. All right, you guys will be working out yourselves today. Now, sometimes we can do this so that the autonomous workout is just 10 minutes and we make up our own stuff, and the coaches will tell you to do any workout, or they'll tell you what to do and they'll give you 10 minutes and then they're going to rate you. But for special days like today, we're going to have you do the other 5 drills. No, I'm sorry, 4 of the 5 drills by yourself on your own rotations, and you guys go ham, and the coaches can't say a word. They're not allowed to talk. All right, this is as if they didn't exist, but we will be rating you. All right, well, you have to run, I don't know, but no, you'll just have to, we're going to say you did the hardest, you did the weakest, and we'll rate you from top to bottom. Hopefully the younger kids are on the bottom, the older kids are on the top, but you never know. Some people just want to try hard. Some people can stay focused that long. If you need a water break, go get a water break. Pee break, go get a pee break. But if they take too many breaks, that will take off from like your overall ranking at the end. Okay, we'll start off with the judge rank dribbling, where we'll put you in a line and we'll show you some ball handling drills. You have to do them, and then we're going to resituate you based on how good or bad you are. But then we're going to go to a rotation, a 4-drill rotation between retreat explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep finger roll, then pick and roll layup to create. You're going to be doing all 4 of those by yourselves. You're going to say when to rotate. You're gonna inspire your teammates. You're gonna push everyone else. You're gonna talk out loud. You're not gonna talk about like the weather or the sport or baseball today, but you're gonna just be doing this stuff. All right. So let's take a look at those videos and we'll see how you guys do today. Again, a very, very special day, but let's see how it goes. First one up is the judged rank dribbling. So watch it real quick. So we're going to go through whatever we tell you to do. You have to do those things, okay? And then we resituate you based off of from the best to the worst, and then we do it again and with a different type of drill. As for the other ones, this is the ones where you guys will be in charge one by one. Watch them. I love that drill demo because Noah Taz in that video, he wanted to be in the video so badly, but he couldn't do it. And I was like, you can't do this one. Get out of the video. And he's like, I can do it. Oh my God. Kieran was also there. Kieran couldn't do it either. And I was like, Kieran, you can't do it. He's like, okay. All right. That whole drill wasn't for those kids to get better. It was to show future generations what to do. And I didn't want them doing the wrong thing because that would confuse people in the future. But yeah, Noah was so mad. And I was like, okay, go ahead and try it. And he messed up halfway through and I kicked him out. And it was so funny. But yeah, that's the good and bad thing about it. It's like, yeah, he's gonna be like really ornery and like so wanted, but at the same time, you were in the way, dude. It's all right though. We have it forever. It's forever. Trust your coaches, guys. All right, next one. one, that one could be your timing group. Okay, we're gonna make that the timing group. Once like a certain group, whatever, of 3 or 4 or whatever, once they finish that drill, that's when everyone rotates. All right, I think it's just the best way to keep everything organized so we don't have too many people at any one basket. Next one, last one, second one. Trick to that one is to put the ball on your shoulder. It goes straight down your leg all the way down to your shoelaces, and then goes to the opposite shoe. All right, and you want to be stepping at the same exact time, reaching with the ball, dribbling the ball forward, and then getting up to a full head of steam before you finger the layup with the opposite hand dribbling. It's very, very complicated to say, but equally as complicated to do. All right, well, good luck with that. But this is a great move, especially for any of you out there who want to be very, very aggressive with your offense. So we're going to be practicing that move. Make sure you guys get better and better at it. Finish with the ball above your eyesight, please. Last one. A lot of steps to that move. All three of them made it look pretty easy. I think that Kieran could have dribbled twice off of the screen, but that's extremely hard from what I've learned trying to teach kids this move. And people normally don't get it until they're like in 9th grade. Sadly, but you should be able to do this. I think I had it about 7th grade, and I just did it naturally. But this is how you shoot a layup. This is how you come off it. And for this particular drill, there's no show and there's no help. So you can penetrate to score, and if they help out, that's when you penetrate to pass. So this is layup or create. And those are all the drills. Make sure that you guys understand those drills so we can get through things a lot better, a lot faster during the actual workouts. All right, let's see who's been doing the homework. All right, so the homework page, we got, let's see, so I combined both of the homework things. All right, so this is playlist number 1 and playlist number 2. We got Weston posting. Who else do we have? And it's if you posted today or yesterday, you don't have to run. All right? And also, the positive, if you post today like Owen Adler, you're gonna get better at that ball hunting. That's awesome. Luke don't have to run, things like that. All right, Kieran and Declan. So wherever you're motivated by, we got you now. Okay, before we only had the positive people. Before we only helped the positive people with the homework. We were like, if you do the homework, you're gonna be awesome. But that was the positive. All right, and I guess we also helped the people that motivate themselves. But we never helped out the negative people. So if you're feeling motivated now and you're like feeling pressured now, you're welcome. That's how everyone else felt before when we were doing the positive stuff. Think about that. All right. Anyways, let's check out the story of the day. Watch it. Each warrior wants to leave the mark of his will, his signature, on important acts he touches. This is not the voice of ego, but of the human spirit, rising up and declaring that it has something to contribute to the solution of the hardest problems, no matter how vexing. All right, so if you're watching that, you're probably thinking that's a little bit of an overstatement. We're not warriors in this world. That is exactly what I thought I was and kind of who I still think that I am. Like, I honestly just want to leave my mark on this world, and I see basketball as a way to do it, and I'm willing to die for basketball. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. Trust me. But you're going to feel that way about something in life, whether it be your kids, your job, or like your station in life, or maybe like you're giving back to some kind of charities or something like that. All right, I just happen to feel like that about basketball. And while you're a kid, you might want to be that superhero guy out there. I say go ahead and do it. Become that. Think that way, All right, and yeah, like we're each put here on this earth to do something. There is no greater cause. We're part of a team. That kind of thinking is amazing. That's when you win the game and you stand on top of the bleachers and you're like, "Let's go!" and everyone's like screaming back at you. It feels amazing to be like a warrior of the days of past. All right, and I'm not saying that life should be like do or die. Maybe the game should just be fun to you and stuff like that. But that is the most fun thing in the world to me. So if you can think like that, think like that. I think that it definitely has a place in this world. All right, trivia question today. Trivia question is, which player's 1970 antitrust lawsuit led to free agency, draft, and salary changes for players? Was it LeBron? Who knows the answer? All right. No, LeBron wasn't even alive then, so no, it's not LeBron James. But who else had their hand in free agency changing, drafts changing, salary changes? Now, they weren't getting paid that much back then, so I think that some changes needed to happen. So, like, you know, maybe this guy isn't quite like LeBron, because LeBron had the whole player empowerment movement, right? Where it was like, nah, players get to go wherever they want. But before that, I think the draft, you had to get drafted in your own state. So if you were like born in Minnesota, you had to play in Minnesota like your whole life, because they wanted the competition to be equal, but also they wanted more fans engaged. Very strange, right? But yes, someone changed it. Who was that someone who sued the NBA? Spencer Hayward is a nice guess. No, but he was just a druggie. That's the answer right there. Max and God, the answer is Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson. He was the players' president at the time. But Spencer Hayward was a very good guess, because he was actually an advocate later on in his life. But great job to Austin Maxson, recently back from a little injury where he has some growing pains. But as I say, I'd rather have growing pains than pains of staying the same. Congratulations, sir, on getting that right. Let's move on to our funny thing of the day. All right, what is so funny about today? Oh, yeah. No, this is funny. Okay. All right, so this is Ben Simmons. This is another Ben Simmons workout that we have to watch. Guys, it's not even funny anymore. I mean, this is like every single year they post a workout with Ben Simmons shooting jump shots, and he never shoots any jump shots. Did his shot get better? It did not. I mean, they say it got better. It looks exactly the same. I mean, it's a weird shot. But yeah, but will he even be playing this year? If anything, he's wasting these kids' time. Now, I saw Katie in a workout with these same exact people, actually. I don't know how much those kids get paid. But yeah, it's a cool workout place. I'm glad that Ben's getting some shots up. But he's going to call it a whole year in a second or two. So why are we going down this path? It is so weird. It is so strange that we do this every single year. But are you guys putting in the work? At least he's putting in the work, filming it, doing it out there for some propaganda purposes. Are you guys putting in as much work as Ben Simmons, or do you just laugh at him? Do you? You shouldn't. I don't know. If you're not putting in the work, you can't laugh at him. Everyone else, you can laugh at him. Anyways, moving on. All right, these are the movies of the month for some extra grades. Okay, we already did first, second, and third. 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is the 7th grade movie of the month. And this is Shane Falco, right here. Shane Falco, right? It's this movie called The Replacements. It's where all the football players went on strike. And they were like, nah, we ain't playing. So a whole bunch of not scrubs, sorry. What are they called? They're like bottom dwellers, something like that. I don't know. Scabs, that's what they're called. They cross the picket line to play anyways. And of course, they have a sumo wrestler out there playing. They got everybody out there. It's a really funny movie. They even have some gang members on the team. It's crazy. It's a crazy, funny movie. They're getting bar fights, all this stuff. It's a really, really underrated movie. I think even the serious parts are kind of cool, but it's a hilarious movie. I'm going to give it 45 stars out of 100. Watch the movie, The Replacement, especially if you're a 7th grader out there. Watch that movie. Moving on, 8th grade movie. Couldn't find a GIF for the movie. It happens. But this is Mr. 3000. This guy hit 3,000 hits in his career, and he quit on the spot. All right, there was a huge game that just happened. One of the best games to ever happen in the MLB just yesterday with Shohei Ohtani. All right, he went 6 for 6 with 3 home runs and like a double and a single and like 10 RBIs. It was crazy, right? Imagine if he just quit after that game. That's what this guy did. He hit 3,000 hits and he just quit on the spot. And he opened up like car dealerships named Mr. 3000. T-shirts, Mr. 3000. Then 20 years passed by and turns out that they messed up and he actually only had 2,999 hits. So he tries to come back as a 40-year-old and try to get that last hit, and it takes him forever. And it's a funny movie, pretty good movie. Only gonna give it 38 stars out of 50, but that's a good movie. Bernie Mac's in it. He's a great guy. All right, last one is our 9th grade movie of the month. You 9th graders watch Bagger Vance. This is one of the best sports movies ever made. It talks about like the flow and things like that. Both these guys are amazing actors. All right, no, Will Smith does not slap anyone in this movie. I don't believe so. But Randolph Jr. over there on the right, he plays against some huge legends while his caddy is this like magical sort of guy who's all deep and stuff like that. But for the mindset of the game, this is a great movie to watch. I know that it's golf, but seriously, it's an amazing movie. 49 stars out of 50. Watch that movie. Trust me. All right, moving on to our. We talked about that. Talking about the challenges. All right, so here we are on the challenges. All right, here I'm gonna give you guys a whole bunch of challenges. I mean, I don't think anyone's doing them, but one of the things that it says to do on that trajectory page is the daily challenge. All right. You're also supposed to do the monthly challenge. There's so many different challenges, right? Also the homework, also show up to workouts, also all this stuff, right? What am I wasting my time for? Am I wasting my time? I don't think so. I think sooner or later there's going to be someone who wants to do this program fully. And that's why I keep going through it, and I go through it. Because I will find that somebody 100% goes throughout the entire program, and then that person will go through the whole program, do it 100%, and be worse than they were before. And they'll be like, John, your program sucks. And I'll be like, my bad, dude. Oh, man, it does suck. But you did it, right? I don't think that's how it's going to be. I think that it's going to be pretty darn amazing. So if you're a first and second grader out there actually doing the program, I know that you're doing this stuff. All right, first grader, day 18 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. Second grade, day 18 of the homework assignment, which is epic drill, 1, 2, or 5 minutes. Third grade, finish day 13 of their 16-day strategy challenge. Pick a play you've yet to draw from our strategies list to watch and then draw on a piece of paper the play or on a whiteboard. That's pretty cool. All right, fourth grade, day 18 of the epic drill as well. For fifth graders, finish day 20 of our 4-week Euro step challenge. I know you fifth graders out there are doing this stuff, man. You're probably Euro stepping to school, like bah. I'm doing the homework. That's how y'all are. I know you guys are killing this thing, man. Congratulations on killing it. All right, very, very proud of y'all. So proud of you guys. Sixth grade, take on day 18 of 100 of the Preobrajovanie. Learn how to say it too. Preobrajovanie. It means transformation. Day 18 of that one, that's some footwork and a half. Right there, mentioning guys drill, doing all that stuff. So with the sprint in the end, Kobe post move, Lana's moves. Any sixth graders out there doing that stuff? Are you on day 18 of that? No, you're not. Probably not, because I don't see you posting it. Is anyone doing this stuff out there? Please, just try it. Seventh grade, finish day 20 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. Eighth grade, day 18 of the dribbling dojo. If you ball handlers out there want that, you got that. Ninth graders, take on your customized Chastain challenge. Complete your 5 chosen items. 10th grade, finish day 20 of the workout card. 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump rope. Be as creative as possible on the jump rope. Never give up. And the last one, 11th grade, finish day 20 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. In 12th grade, day 18 of your choice of the Hall of Fame workouts. Feel free to choose a new workout daily. See details online to download the app. That will supply you with the unique drills each day. That's what we're doing. Hopefully you guys are doing it. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, you only have to convince yourself. All right? Unlike Ben Simmons, who's just trying to convince the world, he's not even convincing himself. I liken that stuff to Muhammad Ali. It's like putting yourself out there, which is cool, but not following through. You have to put yourself out there, post the videos, and then show up for the whole season, and then do it. You hear me, Ben Simmons? You hear me? Anyways, don't forget the quote of the day, you guys. I'll see y'all soon. I'm headed down there right now. I'll see y'all in Cherry Creek. Autonomous workout. Work your butts off, you guys. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.